Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the AVS Show. Thank you so much for tuning in once again to our channel. So go ahead and subscribe, like, share, and during the conversation, you can join in as well by dropping your comments below. I want to take this opportunity to remind you guys of our giveaway. How much are we giving out?
$250
Yes.
to 2 lucky
winners. So that means you and your friend can win $250. This is how you can win. You know, for a chance to win, you have to first upload a video telling us why you love the AVS show, tag us and tag 5 friends, and don't forget to use the hashtag
AVS Show 250.
All right, good luck. All right, so let's dig into our topics for this week. What's going on, Timani? What's happening?
What's going on is that the British people are coming back to Africa.
The British are coming.
They're
After
coming.
the Chinese, they smell the Chinese are there. They're like, I'm not on that top.
So what's the story?
So Fuse ODG, which we all know as a legend in Ghana music,
Oh gosh, I call
popularly
everybody
known
a
as
legend.
Nana Richard Abiona, actually shared his views on the recent visit of Prince Charles and his wife to Ghana. He was not happy that they had to shut down schools for students, close the whole of a lot of roads, and they have a very big ceremonial welcome for Prince Charles to Ghana. And this was his explanation. The kids are the leaders of tomorrow. We do not celebrate our own royalties that way. Our own black royalties for the kids to know that these people are special.
Yeah.
Now we are putting in them that these white people are more special than our own black royalties.
Absolutely.
To the extent that they have to shut down schools, line up on the road and wave at Prince Charles, who came many years ago to take away their human rights. Are we supposed to continue doing this? And when is this going to stop? So what do you guys think about it?
I think he hit the nail on the head because literally, why are we doing all this pomp and pageantry for these Oyibo people? I don't understand why. They steal from us, they're still collecting tax, and we are still closing down roads because there's the king of Ashanti Kingdom. When he comes out, do they do all of that for him? No, only they do the celebration and everything. But literally, the same thing, even if Ivanka Trump had all of this pomp and pageantry in Ghana. Why are we still doing this? If they're coming, they come and visit. But there's no need for you to impede what's going on, their daily goings on, for them to come in. Melania.
Yeah.
I don't get the other wife's name.
I even corrected her as
Melania, I'm
Ivanka.
sorry. I don't know their names. I don't care.
She said it.
Okay, so I saw the video of Fuse going on and on and on, and I don't know what he's talking about. Because we do it for our Ashanti kings. We do it for our kings and queens in Ghana, and that's one of the things that we Ghanaians are known for. We are known for our hospitality. When you come to Ghana, we will treat you so good. We will lay the roses down for you. The frustration is the British. We were colonized by the British. The British came to Ghana, stole our things, stole everything. So why I think that's where the issue is now. The issue is why we
exonerating them
to the highest extreme, like we haven't seen
them before.
White people before. Oh, ask our great grandfathers. We saw them before. They came and we saw them. So I think that's the issue. The issue for me is not whether or not we gave them all of those things. Shutting down schools for what? The students needs to be in schools. You know, that's the issue I have. We still celebrate these Oyibo people as if they are
God.
They are gods. They are just like us.
Yeah,
so my people, relax.
Right.
Okay? It's not like Prince Charles is coming and giving away dollars for free to everybody.
Pounds, pound sterling.
They just want to come to see whether we have improved from the last
time.
Or if there's
last
more
time.
things for them to come and take.
Still, so
See,
yeah.
I don't. This white man savior that is people. I don't understand. I don't get it. Why the need to exonerate or to? I keep using that word exonerate, and it's not. It's the wrong word, Abi. Why the need to exalt these our visitors above what it is that is going on? You have schools that are open, you shut them down, you shut businesses down, you close up the roads, you put your clothes on the floor for them to pass. That's what.
Yeah, it was too much for me.
It was too much.
There's a line between hospitality and straight up kissing ass.
Exactly.
There's a line between that, and I think when he came to Ghana, we overdid it. They were throwing parties. Parties with live bands, and parties, like late night parties, and these celebs were out. It was like the who is who. You know, the celebs came out. It's straight up kissing ass, and they were fighting to great Prince Charles. Like, come on, now y'all overdoing it.
And this same Prince Charles, that woman that he brought, he cheated on Diana with.
Oh my goodness.
So this guy, this all we are about.
So people that actually don't need good hospitality.
We just going to greet cheaters. He cheated on Diana with that woman that looked like a horse.
Allegedly.
I'm sorry, abusing
You
people.
dey
No,
vex.
everybody's beautiful.
No, but the fact is, the point we're trying to draw
Like
from
a
this
horse.
is
Very nice.
what
Very
Fuse,
nice.
what Fuse is actually talking about that is really upsetting is the message that you're passing to the future leaders of tomorrow, the kids. You're letting them know that these people are your gods. You should reverence these people. You should honor them. You should kiss their asses because they're not giving them the same. They're not giving the same reverence to our own local royal rulers.
It's very sad.
And that's a problem.
There's
That's
a video
bad.
out there, you guys can watch it on YouTube, where a man saw the president of Ghana, who was so excited, was about to greet the president, and here comes a slap.
They slapped him out his, yes.
They slapped the greetings out of him.
They slapped him so.
But how did he get that close?
Why?
What do you mean?
You see,
It's like
you can't reach
saw
on
the
your
president.
president.
And I think that was the issue too.
How did he get
All right,
that
now
close?
back up. Like, give
Security
the
now.
president 50 feet. Okay?
But they didn't slap him like
They
that.
slapped him so
He fell back.
So he couldn't believe it. He was laying down. He couldn't believe it.
Oh, they slapped him. They slapped him 5 minutes back into the past.
So you know what I mean? So we have to treat our own people
Yes.
good. Don't wait
Yes.
until, they're coming down from British, from America, and then you're like, oh, let me go and see if I could get some money. No.
But that's the thing, though. They're not getting anything from these
Nothing.
people that come to visit. So why do you give them so much?
Accolade.
Why?
So
Why
much
they need to give all of that
accolades.
to them? They're not bringing. They're on a visit, right?
They
didn't
bring
come
back
around.
the artifact that they stole from Ghana. I was asking for a
We'll
friend.
talk about that. We'll talk
You
about
know
that.
what?
We'll talk about we'll talk about that. But yeah, go ahead.
They did not. They didn't come with anything. So why are we visiting? Why are we telling? Thank you. You're welcome. And they are dancing and stripping and doing all those many things for them because they're there.
Giving
They're
them
watching
fresh
them. They're
kente cloths
dancing.
woven.
And looking at them how they dancing. When we go there, when our people go to the palace, the Queen's Palace, do they do all those things for
But
us?
Brisky didn't get it, no.
But wait, didn't we have a conversation about Buhari doing the same thing, shutting down schools
the
when
French-
Naomi Campbell went?
And for the president of
Yeah,
France.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not only Ghana.
Yes.
Other African countries are doing it. They
Mental,
shut down.
mental
Why do-
slavery is real.
It really is, and
Mental
they're still
slavery is
under
real.
it too. They still are. They still feel like they need to give all this. They still need to act this way when you have international bodies coming through. For imagine you shutting down schools for Naomi Campbell.
Tightest security.
Yeah,
and
okay,
everything.
let's look at the positive side too, and then we can move on to the
Yeah.
next. I think we also do that for the good name of it. So now Prince Charles is going to go back to Great Britain and say, oh, when I went to Ghana, when I went to Nigeria,
still slaves
the
there.
hospitality.
They still kiss our butts there.
No, the hospitality was great, So it also helps tourists come to the
That's so.
country to come see
Regardless,
what
tourists
people
will
are talking
come
about.
though, Charlie.
right,
Regardless,
when-
tourists. What you need to tell me is that he came with a truckload of all the stolen artifacts. Also, the ones that he also stole from Nigeria.
Which is the next story.
Which
so get
is my
into
topic now.
Yes, uh-huh.
So the Oba of Benin is putting out his voice again to tell Prince
I'm
Charles,
glad.
return our artifacts.
Confirm. Send it.
Now this talk has been ongoing for a while. When a visitor from the museum, British Museum, came to Nigeria, the Oba of Benin talked to him then about returning the artifact. It says that the Benin people are emotionally attached to this artifact that was taken
Spiritual
in the
connections.
in the 1897 expedition when they
Yes.
stole our artifacts in the name of taking over, when they burnt down the kingdom, the Benin kingdom, and took all these things away. I say they need to return them. You have all our artifacts in different museums all around the world. You need to bring these things back, and it has to happen. So now on Prince Charles' visit to Nigeria, he told them and said, I'm telling you again, this needs to happen. We need to get, because they want to have a brass museum going, and he's saying we need to get our
They need
things,
the
all these
original
things
ones.
that, we need to get them in so that we can set up the museum and have people come in for the tourist sake.
Attraction.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes.
And he said, the Oba of Benin explained to him how even though Benin people, the Kingdom of Benin, the members have been representing themselves all around the world, globally, that he also needs those artifacts to come home. So now, back to the issue that we were talking about just now, this needs to happen. You can't just keep visiting people with your concubine and expect us to be kissing your
And
butt
wasn't all of
behind.
the leaders, all of our chiefs and kings were there, shining teeth.
The Oba,
Oni of Ife.
Oni of Ife, the
Shining-
Obi of Onitsha,
Kanu.
the
Kwantaro of Lantan. All of them.
Kanu, all of them gathered together
Shining
for one
eye.
person.
Yeah.
For one person.
So now they want the artifact that
Was stolen, my brother.
What
They
about
need
the
to
things
bring
that
it back.
they've stolen as well? Are they going to bring it back? The
Who's
things
speaking?
in their bedroom, under their bed that they've stolen, Are they going to bring it back?
Who are we talking
Those
about?
people as well. You look at the artifacts on their necks. Did they buy it?
It
How can
comes
you
with the
want something
throne. It
back?
comes with the
Hold on.
throne.
But how can you want something back? Because I'm sure not all of those artifacts were stolen. Some of them were bought through barter trade system. They gave you Bible, they gave you Shinap, and you gave them the artifacts. Now you want your artifacts back?
Honey, they burnt.
Now you want it back?
Honey,
Yes,
they burnt the
you want
Benin
it back.
Kingdom down to the
They
ground.
burnt it, they
and
killed
took
people.
Everything.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Everything.
It wasn't a trade by barter. It
They
wasn't. I'll
finished
give you
the
a
whole
Bible.
land.
You give me that.
Some
verse
of them
you
were like
made.
that. Some of them were
Now
like
this
that.
was-
This was.
That's this
with regards
instance.
to those artifacts,
Yes.
in history, when the British people came to Nigeria, the first place they entered was the Benin Kingdom. They didn't even come through the West. They came through Benin Kingdom in history, and they came with aggression. They came with guns, and then they burned down and took a lot of things. Those artifacts have historic meanings.
Yes.
They are in London. The people in London don't even know the meaning. They don't even understand the history of those artifacts. They can't explain their origination, how they were created, and what they signify.
Okay.
So him asking them to bring it back is in his right way because they were not given freely. They
Okay.
were stolen.
Stolen.
With my history, that's not what I learned. What I learned I don't know about Benin, so I'm not even going to speak on Benin. But how we got our exchange of the goods is that
That's Ghana.
don't say that's
You
Ghana.
guys sold your birthright.
No, what did you guys sell? Okay, your
They stole the
president's brain is
artifacts.
still in London. When he went to do the surgery, he left his brain there too. So don't get me started on
That's
what
the
we
president.
stole.
That's one
Okay,
person.
so what I learned in my history
He's ready
class.
for white papers in London.
Exactly. So don't even get me started. What I learned in my history class is when those Oyibo people came, we explained what those artifacts were.
Meant to you
The
guys.
spiritual aspect of it, the benefits of it. And then they were like, oh, really? This means this, and this can do this for you, and this means this. Oh, I want it. But I can give you a gun. The gun can also shoot. You can also use it for hunting.
Yeah.
I could give you alcohol. So it was a better trade system. It was, they trade. They
There were some
traded it.
instances where it was traded.
Yeah,
There
so
were
now
instances
you
where they
don't.
stole.
Now
They stole the
you
stuff.
finish drinking the schnapp. Now you shut all the bullets. Now you have nothing.
But
now
that's
you want your
Ghana.
artifact back?
No,
it
but
doesn't work like
there's
that.
a huge story about how the English were trying to get the stool, the Kumasi, the
The
Ashanti
Gobonese
king,
stool,
and
and
they gave
they
them a
didn't give
fake
them.
one.
Yeah.
So people don't ever give away some of the major artifacts.
And you know why they gave them the fake one? Because they were smart then. So why weren't they smart?
They stole
stole
they
it.
burnt the
They
kingdom
stole it.
down.
Come
Not
on,
all
Charlie.
of it.
You can't compare
Charlie,
Charlie.
come on, you cannot
you
compare.
gave it out, now they stole it.
Charlie,
You-
there's
no,
some
That's the
instances
story
where
they want you to hear.
No,
I don't
Charlie,
believe
you
it.
can't, you can't say
Charlie,
that.
stop.
I just
Not
said it.
in the instance where a kingdom was
Can't
burnt
say
down.
that.
It was forcibly taken. It wasn't
Yes.
as if there was a war
Yeah.
or no. The problem was, how can there be this kind of civilization
Yes.
in this place? How is that
How
possible?
can you stay there
Wait, hold
for
on.
somebody to come
Let
in
me-
your
let
country
me
and
finish.
burn something
Because
down?
it's people that came
Because
in
you
with
have
guns that you
axe
don't
and they
have.
have
came with
guns.
weaponry,
We have
weaponry
stone. What
that
are
you
we doing
don't
with
have.
stone?
What are you
They
doing with
came in,
stone?
they were appalled at the fact that this Benin Kingdom was thriving. How is this
One of the
possible?
biggest
You know what?
giants of Africa-
Whatever
of
threat-
Nigeria.
whatever stands as a threat in your way, you do what you take it down. That's what
Yes.
they did. They brought down the Benin Kingdom and took things that were not theirs away, and now it's put up in museums all around the world.
Where they don't
Now
even
they're
know the
asking bring it back. They
significance.
don't want to take it back. It's not yours to begin with. The history of those
The
artifacts is
statute of
not
limitation
yours.
has passed. You're not getting it
There is
back.
no statute of limitation.
Limitation
bruh.
has
Bring
passed.
our stuff back is what the Benin people are saying, and I'm solidly behind it. If every other tribe in Africa can start saying, you know what, bring our things back. Somebody did say though, a curator at the National Museum in Lagos, John Picton, he said that he doesn't advise for them to bring the artifacts back because it's going to take away Africa from the African arts, from history. Dude, Mr. George, shut the hell up. You have no idea what you're
kind of
talking about.
nonsense talk is
African
that?
history is going to forever be there.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you have an artifact in a museum that people don't even know anything about.
What it is.
We know what
Mental
what it
slavery.
is.
Yeah.
And you need to bring that back. So telling me that is just crap. Bring
Wasn't
our
there,
things
wasn't there
back,
a
I beg.
scene on Black Panther where it was like that?
Yes.
When they took some
I will
of the
reference
things
that.
in the
Yes,
museum. You're over here sitting here, bring it back. What are you going to do about it?
I'm talking. I'm bringing
She's using
awareness
a
to the
platform
fact
to
And
that
then
talk
what?
about it.
And then what? How are you going to get it back?
That's
Is
not
there
the
a war?
point.
Are you
The
advising
request
us to
has
steal
been
it?
made.
Is there?
Charlie, are you advising us to go steal it
I'm not
back?
advising you to do now. I'm not.
Let's
You
go
should have.
Black
Are you
Panther
advising
style.
The
us to go
advice
and
I
steal?
have now is it is what it is. Move on.
It is
You're
not what-
how are you going to get it back?
It is not what it is, honey.
How you gonna
The
better
talk
get it
is
back?
ongoing though, because the talk has been on
We
for
can
about a
talk and
couple
talk
of
it.
years now, and it's not something that can happen instantly. But the fact that there's an awareness about it, that this is something that it needs
So
to be done.
awareness will bring it back.
They're already talking about it now.
Okay,
The
keep
Oba is
talking.
talking to Prince Charles. That's why he told Prince Charles to use his royalty status to also push for that to
Since
happen.
you're not gonna tell me how they're gonna get it back, let me help you out. So
forget about it.
No, not forget
How?
about it. Not forget about the British people. Let me tell you something. Some of the things that you've stolen are gods, smaller gods. Okay, they're powerful. So if you want to sleep at night. Just bring it back. Wrap it up.
They've been sleeping for many years.
They stole that thing for since
I think we have some of the things that they stole.
Yeah, do a
Yes,
picture.
yes,
Do another
yes.
picture. Don't
So some of the things for me, it even looks scary. I wouldn't even go to the museum to take it. You see that man over there? You see that little god over there? Take it back. It has strong
They
powers.
call them ethnographic. Those things are
Okay.
historic.
Yes.
They are historic. Bring it back.
Some of the native doctors actually channel spirits into those things.
Yeah,
For
no.
me, I don't even want it.
Yeah.
Take it back to Benin where you took it. Okay?
Honestly.
Because these things actually, some of them can walk. Okay?
At night.
They change positions
night.
at night.
When you feel somebody pressing your neck at night,
They
it's
fly
not-
on top of the poster.
And they can't even walk because you know why? Because when you see some of these things in the museum, they are in the glass and they've been trapped.
Oh God.
The artifact wants to go to their motherland, but they have been trapped and changed
No, you know
and
what?
nailed.
That's true. These curators, I'm pretty sure they've seen
God.
things in their lifetime. Because the way they put them in the museum, the way they chain them down and buckle them down, you know that they've seen some things.
They know
probably
these things
tried to
have
claw their
powers
eyes
now,
out.
so they don't want to
I mean,
risk
They've
it.
been crucified
honestly,
on
you
the
know
wall.
what?
On the wall.
Honestly, they could keep our artifact and bring those crown jewels down to us.
Okay.
No,
Those crown jewels.
we want the artifact because sometimes you go to these white people's houses and they have it hang on the wall.
Yeah.
And then you look at it like, don't I know you? Don't I know you?
Sally.
How did you get this? Oh, really? I went to a museum and it was on sale.
And it was an
Isn't it
auction.
lovely? I'm like, lovely. You know this man on the wall? If you know what's good for you.
Return
British
our
people,
things.
take it back. I'm telling you, take it back.
Return our
Okay?
things, please.
All right, can we move on, please, to the next topic?
That was funny.
All right.
all you,
All right, so we're going to move on to the next topic. So, city cops have been accused of killing over 24 young men for the last 21 days in Kenya.
Wow.
Oh
So,
my
there's a
God.
killing spree going on in Eastland, in Kenya, and it's really, really sad.
What's happening?
The human rights group have accused the police of doing these killings.
Why?
So what's their motive?
What's the motive?
Police for that
So the
matter.
motive is basically there's a lot of crimes going on, and for some reason the police are thinking that killing these young men are the answer to the to the crimes
Are they
going.
the ones doing the crime or just?
So the human rights, we don't know who's doing the crimes, but the human rights are saying that the cops are doing this killing.
Just randomly just
Just
shooting people.
shooting young men. The past 21 days, they've accounted for 24 young men killing.
Wow.
Mothers are scared, and yeah. So basically, it's like Black Lives Matter, but Black young African men lives matter
does.
going on. So what can we
They
do?
need a curfew.
Oh,
Back to curfew? Oh, now you need
if you
one?
watched the last episode, we spoke about this.
Yes, we did.
So you think having a curfew can?
I mean, I don't know what exactly is happening because it seems like they're just taking random people.
Random people, yeah.
So that's not right. You can't just do, if let's say you actually have somebody, anything, and they have to go, of course they have to go to jurisprudence, go to court, go to whatever. But you just can't just keep doing firing squad
Yeah.
in broad daylight.
So the feeling is like divided. Most of the Eastland residents have, however, commended the police for doing this work because it has reduced crime in the neighborhood. Social justice centers and reform are actually asking the government to help stop this killing. Yeah, so it's like it's
But
divided.
we need to first understand these people that have died. What is their story? Were they robbers? Were they caught? Were they
Yeah,
having
some of them-
ammunition? Did
So
they
some
have
of them,
guns?
yeah. So like that, I was saying, the crime. Some of them was murderers, rapists, raping people, and instead of them
So
going,
the police is trying to sanitize the whole community by taking laws into
happened
their
in
hands.
and they are
killing
using
them.
force.
That happened in
and
Singapore.
killing.
The
Yes.
president in Singapore did that.
Yes.
He killed all of the drug dealers.
Ooh.
He killed them all, just like that.
But that's dangerous though, because when you end up doing a killing spree like that, you end up killing the wrong
Sometimes innocent people.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's the spoils
Where
of
you,
war.
the Philippines, you mean?
Singapore.
Yeah.
Philippines.
Yeah, the Philippines, yeah. So sometimes when you do all those killing sprees, you end up killing innocent people. You know, bystanders. You end up killing them.
Yeah.
You know,
And some people
mothers
that'll be
are
at the wrong
worried.
place at the wrong time.
Yes,
as
mothers
well.
are worried. So
it's funny you talked about that because there was a man I think recently I read about this guy in Kenya. Still,
Vigilante justice.
one police officer who shot a boy in broad daylight in front of everybody, shot him dead, and apparently he's been.
Trump said that. Trump said he can kill somebody at Fifth Avenue and he still can be the president.
Yeah.
So I'm just letting you know. People abuse their powers, and I think that's what you're talking about.
And he has been doing that. He had been shooting people, killing people like gang members.
Daylight.
And he was doing that. People started running, and that kind of ties back to when you said that crime has gone down. When you hear that people are dying on the streets, but the people that are committing the crime and people that are not committing the crime, everybody would be running because nobody wants to be the next victim of your reckless shooting. So it's understandable how crime would reduce, but that doesn't say that it will stop the crime in the neighborhood because the moment you stop killing, the next thing you know, they'll start the crime again. So how about you not kill people that are innocent, turning people into childless parents, where having parents mourn their children, and actually vet these people that you catch and see if they really are criminals or not.
Yes, and that's what the government said. The government released a statement saying that they don't understand why they are killing people like that because they do have resources to investigate first. Investigate before.
It's like jungle justice under the guise of a bad.
Yes.
They killed a 25-year-old man. He was a mechanic. 7 times, 7 gunshots.
Oh my God.
Yes, his name is Evans.
That's overkill.
Overkill. So the government is, have stepped in, and hopefully this can stop because it's really bad. I don't understand what's going on.
That's bad. That's really bad.
I mean, but like how? But are they getting in trouble? Like what's going on to these police, these guys?
For me, it's just abusing of power. The police have to understand that imposing fear in citizens is not going to solve this. The police is supposed to be our friend. When we have issues, we're supposed to go to them.
Yeah.
Not, be scared. Some of them have their machine guns ready. As you are approaching them.
Based on suspicion, which is wrong. You can't act based on suspicion.
And it could flip because then people could start shooting them.
Oh.
Because that happens.
So that's why they're always they're also paranoid too then, because they are always on the defense. Right?
That's a lot.
So what now? Now that they've brought this awareness to limelight, what now happens to the police officers that have been killing people?
Oh, that's a good one.
What then happens? Because you just killed 21 people.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's no evidence because the people in the community are assuming that it's the police that are doing these killings. So there's no evidence that we saw this vehicle registration number, police car that they shot this person. There's no accurate evidence for now, so it's an assumption. But people are actually dying.
And yes, they might be wearing the police uniform, but are they really police?
You don't know.
We have to figure out all of those things.
Isn't it like I know there are steps that the police force takes before you kill somebody. There are other. I mean, you shoot to disarm.
Yes,
why not do that as opposed to just killing them off? You can shoot to disarm and take them in.
No, I don't think that's their thought process because
it's just fire, just kill.
Yes, because
Before
if I shoot to disarm, now you've
times.
seen me. You know my face.
Yes.
Now you can be like, oh, that was the guy that shot me. So to clear that witness out,
they clear it.
I shot your arm. Now you're living.
Yeah,
you
have
know
so
what?
much evil thoughts.
No, it's not evil thought. It's happening.
Just eliminate you completely.
I think it's also one of the reasons why even killings are here in America. You know what? Some of the cops know they are wrong for killing. I might as well just finish you out.
They just kill you.
I might as well finish you out.
It's quite unfortunate. I hope the government does something about this. I mean, properly.
Yes.
Not just say that they're going to do something about it and leave it at that. They really come to the aid of the community because they're the ones suffering all of this. They might say that the crime rate is down, but at the end of the day, people are turning to widows and widowers. They're killing the children of the society. But that we kill up all the generation that's coming up. Who's going to take over?
Why is it in our African countries that our police people are not carrying handguns? Why are they carrying machine guns? It's like army officer guns. They're going like, is that how you're supposed as police?
Yeah.
Usually it's like a handgun.
Meanwhile, the soldiers have no equipment. Let's move on. Our soldiers have no equipment, okay? Let's move on to the next topic. Let's
talk about equipping people with stuff.
Lord.
A popular anti-drug advocate, Assembly, I know I'm saying this right, Osei Kingsley, who also runs a anti-drug agency in Benin, Edo State, has been captured with his wife and his Kenyan friend for drug dealing in Italy. Big time smuggling of cocaine.
Wow.
So this man
So
owns
that's
the
him
NGO.
and his wife.
Yes.
So that's the guy we're talking about right now.
Yes, and his wife.
Okay.
So this man owns the NGO, which was probably government contracts. You know, NGO, which is a non-profit
Organization.
to help people stay off drugs.
Oh, that's good.
So you're helping people stay off drugs,
irony of it
and
all.
you're selling cocaine. So I don't understand. He and his wife are doing fronting and doing showing face on Instagram, snapping pictures, expensive cars.
So you think that the wife knows about it?
The wife is arrested too now. They are both arrested.
Yeah, but just because you've been arrested doesn't mean you know about it. Because there are so many women, and I'm going to speak for my ladies. I got y'all. There are so many ladies out there that are hanging out with drug dealers, but they have no idea.
With 1.2 grams of cocaine. Was it not in the house? It was on the table
They
of
asked
the
them,
house.
honey, where you going? I'm going to work.
With the cocaine.
Wait, Charlie, they caught them in their house.
Caught,
with
they
the
was caught
in their house.
in the house with their Kenyan friend.
Okay,
I
she
will
knows
even,
about
I will
it.
even
She
protect
probably
this
knows.
lady.
So
I
it
will
wasn't
even
caught.
speak for her in this situation.
It wasn't caught.
Because this one is not, they didn't cut me. There was a cut.
They are caught.
So let's start from that. First of all, for you to be married to a man that has an NGO and you guys are hiding on the pretext of trying to be anti-drug, whatever, he travels a lot.
We have pictures
you
of the
guys
drugs
travel.
on the
So, but he
table.
works. He has an NGO, like you said.
NGO.
Yes, he has an NGO,
So they
but
make
his
them a
wife,
profit,
his wife
please.
is
They
a
tell you
part
they
of the
don't make profit, they
whole
make profit.
business. Listen, any woman that, especially in Nigeria, anyone that comes out and say, I didn't know what I was doing.
They didn't know.
My husband, that is a big fat lie. Because you can tell when your husband is cheating, but you can't tell when he's doing drugs.
Yeah.
You can't tell when
He
he's doing
tells
Yahoo
you
Yahoo.
he's going
But
to
women-
work.
Come on, sit
Oh,
down.
so
Jack.
she's, they're in Italy. He's selling drugs in Italy. So they're both in Italy together to hawk the drugs, and the drugs are in the home. The police came and banned in, and the drugs was in the home. See, on the table,
On the table.
creating their little
Baby,
small
what's that? Is
vessels.
that white chalk? It's white chalk.
And his wife didn't know she was on the phone. She was taking Instagram pictures. She didn't know her husband is selling drugs and on the table.
probably didn't
She's taking
know.
Instagram shots. Are you serious?
Because some of these guys are sneaky, okay?
How are you sneaking?
They're
Cocaine is right in,
sneaky.
right in the front. Everybody
Well,
can
they
see
thought
it.
it was a Johnson powder. I don't know.
Wait, Charlie.
Charlie, come on, Charlie. You know, this is an instance where it's very obvious that they're working together.
Obviously.
And the thing, you know, what to me is that he's such a two-facedness. Because how are you doing anti-drug protection
Can
and
we
then
even
you're
address
selling
that?
cocaine?
Let's address that. Now that, okay, he has an NGO that fights against, drugs and help you rehabilitate drug users, but then you're selling drugs.
Yes.
So it means that you probably use the people that you're rehabilitating as mules
Or
to
something.
smuggle these drugs. It's possible.
Yeah.
You
Who
know,
knows?
it's and then it's government funded, so you just have like you're free to do whatever you like there. No, come
But
on.
that's the case of the society we are in today now. The police are supposed to protect people, but they are killing people.
Yes.
The government is fighting corruption, but they are corrupt.
So now when do
he's
you
fighting
run to?
drug abuse, but he's
So you tell me
trading
these people
drugs.
are Bonnie and
drugs.
Clyde, just going around doing
our own
doing
Nigerian
all-
Bonnie and Clyde from Edo State.
doing all sorts of things. So yes, I did speak on women not knowing, but there are some women that also know.
That help
You
their
know
husbands.
your husband's job and income are not matched. They
They're
don't
not
match.
matching.
Your husband tells you he's a carpenter, but bringing home
Brand
billions
new
and billions
car.
of dollars. What carpentry business is this? What are you making?
It's called carpentry.
Invisible tables and chairs and
Yeah, the
furniture.
funny one is you meet a girl these days, or you have a friend and she says she's dating this guy, they want to get married. What does he do? He's an entrepreneur.
Yes.
Like,
And,
entrepreneur.
and a
Really?
businessman.
A businessman.
Always ask,
What's the name
what
of the
kind
business?
Contracts.
Don't say you're a businessman and then,
Contracts.
oh, my husband is a businessman.
I'm a businessman.
What kind of business is it?
Importer
See
and
the tax
exporter.
returns.
Contracts.
See
General
papers.
merchandise.
Speak to people.
Yeah.
He has
Investigate.
containers. Containers.
On a new high sea.
Containers on the high sea. Containers.
Because if you don't do that, this is what is going to happen to you. The same thing happened to Real Housewives of New Jersey. It's a show here.
Yeah.
The guy just gave his wife papers to sign. Oh, honey, just sign this stuff. And she didn't read, she didn't do all of this. Signed it, and it was a scam. They both was arrested, and all of those things. So, you have to be open-minded.
Vigilant.
Don't just be blinded by love.
I think right now you have to really do detective screening for whoever you're going to marry.
Yes.
That's right.
Dude, let me get your tax papers.
Yeah.
Let me get this.
Social.
Let me get this. And it's
Background
crazy
check.
you have to go because you don't
Yeah.
ever know. People come with this correct packaging, and then you open
it's
up the
good,
package
it's
and you
Follow
are
up there.
gagging.
Yeah.
It's empty on the inside.
Yes.
There's nothing
And,
inside.
and ladies ladies out there,
That's why I say most women that say I didn't know. I don't understand how you know when your husband is cheating.
Sometimes
but
you
don't
wouldn't know.
when
You
he's
know
doing
why?
dirty deals. Are you people not living together? There's
Sometimes
something
you
they
wouldn't
call
know
trap
because
phone.
the gifts
I
blind
learned
you.
it in New York,
All
and
the
they say they
gifts,
have a trap phone
all
or
the
something.
Ankara, the iPhones, the
iPhone
jets.
10X.
They
That's a
all-
10X. 10X.
Not
iPhone
the
10X.
They all blind you and you don't see it. Okay. So ladies out there, if Hush Puppy wants you, ask him what kind of business he's doing.
And if your man has more than one phone, and, the other phone is not always with him, when
One
he's
is
with
for
you,
trap
that's
and
the
one
trap
is for
phone.
one is personal.
Yeah.
Trap
Oh my
phone.
God. So they've been arrested and
arrested.
they're in jail
They're in
or
jail.
they still
They've been
oh.
jailed.
The
Them-
process.
I want to know, they have kids?
3 kids.
Oh my goodness.
wow.
They have 3 kids. So like, what happens to the? This is the thing about when
They'll
you
continue the family
when you put
business.
yourself into this crime syndicate, you need to prepare these kids because you might gonna get killed. You're gonna get caught, right?
Yes.
So what
Okay.
happens to the 3? Like, you know what I'm saying? So what happens to the children in this that are
They'll
used
continue the
and the
family
kids are
business.
used to the lifestyle.
Oh.
You know, they're not used to going to a door and go and sell granotto. They are selling cocaine,
Yes.
different levels. So what happens to the children? And it's so sad because it seemed like they were just caught up in the flashy life because they were wearing Versace D's, Dolce & Gabbana dots, everything
Instagram
that,
selfie.
all of that. So it's also the joke. I think people, like even our musicians, really glorify the slay mama and
Yes.
slay dada kind of thing. Think about it, because everybody cannot be a slay mama.
Yep.
Everybody cannot be a slay boy.
The pressure of it
Okay,
all.
it's the pressure,
Yeah.
and all of those things that you see on Instagram, all those things. Everybody's packaging their Instagram.
Yes.
Yes,
Instagram
so-
is not real. Some of them are broke as a joke.
Yes.
They're sleeping on floor,
Facts.
and they're packaging like they have all of this and all of that.
Facts.
Before you
Getting
get
all
caught
this
up.
money, please, remember your mother at the village.
Facts.
Because if you
True.
don't, you're gonna get caught. The bad luck will follow you.
In the bad prayer.
Help them
fact.
out. I'm
That's
telling
right.
you. Okay, we're gonna end our show here today, but let us know in the comments your thought on these topics. We love you for watching. Until next time, you're watching the AVS show. This is MinaTV. Bye.
Thanks for watching, and if you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time.